Hello everyone, this is Jyoti Nagaprasanna here with another speaking full-fledged test for your reference. I take this opportunity to also thank you for encouraging me and supporting me. Please subscribe to my IELTS listening channel too. Thank you. Let me begin.
So I'm starting with part 1. It's all about to do with reading and bargaining. Let's start. Do you like reading? I'm a voracious reader from childhood days, and even now reading is not only my hobby but also a passion. Do you like to read at home or in other places? For any serious reading, I prefer to do so at the comfort of my home, and for flipping magazines, I don't mind doing so at public places. I have a habit of reading light during travel. Do you like to read by yourself or with other people? I enjoy reading in solitude. However, at times my friend and I read a book together, which is also fun. Do you usually read for leisure or work purposes? I do read for both leisure and for my work. Before going to bed, it is my habit to read a novel, and when it comes to work, I prefer reading most of the time to keep myself upgraded. Have you had family members with reading habits? I can say that I cultivated the reading habit because of my parents, who were both voracious readers during their times themselves. What was your favorite book or story when you were a child? In my childhood days, I was treated like a princess by my parents and preferred to read fairy tales and Enid Blyton stories, which happened to be very close to my heart. Do you think it's important that children read regularly? From my point of view, I can say that the children should be encouraged to read both books for their pleasure and for education, which would also be filled with fun and frolic. What do you think of bargaining? Bargaining while shopping is a good concept. Keeping in mind the human tendency, people prefer to bargain at street shopping and not for branded commodities such as clothes and bags, to name a few. Where can you bargain? I hardly ever bargain. However, at times while street shopping, if I find a street vendor demanding more money, then all my bargaining talents come handy. How do you bargain? I bargain verbally with street vendors when it strikes to me that they are demanding more money and being unreasonable with pricing. Part 2, that's the cue card round. Describe your favorite mode of communication. You should say what it is and how you use it to communicate with others, for how long you have been using this method, and explain why you prefer to use this way to communicate with others. My childhood days were spent with a joint family upbringing, and we like to communicate face to face. In the present day, one carries the world in their pocket. A smartphone has become a part and parcel of me. My phone is one of the biggest means of verbal communication with my professional partners. I cannot imagine a day without my phone. It would be a day of confusion, and it would actually be a doomsday without my smartphone. I can probably say that the revolution of technology and introduction of smartphones has connected people from the nooks and corners of the world. So, my smartphone happens to be the most important means of communication, and I have been using this from more than 2 decades now. Thank you. And coming to the discussion round, that's the part 3. How do you communicate with your friends and family? I prefer a face-to-face communication with my kith and kin. In the present day, as all of us have to run a rat race, phone is the first means of communication with my friends and family. Why is communication important for human life? Human beings are social animals and need to be in touch with each other, so I can undoubtedly say communication, be it face-to-face, verbal or written, is vital. How do we communicate with others? As I mentioned in the earlier question, people communicate with each other mostly over phone or on social media, which is very popular amongst the youngsters. What are the benefits of having good communication skills? The merits of having a good communication skills which come to my mind are, to start with, it helps to build trust. Secondly, helps in understanding people's problem and provide good solution to it. There are other advantages too, such as teamwork, to name one. Why are good communication skills important in the workplace? Having good communication skills at work is vital to be the leader in the present day competitive world. Some communication skills such as positive body language, active listening come in handy at workplace. What are the ways to improve our communication skills? One can improve one's communication skills by being an active listener, reading a lot, and many others, such as talking to your friends and family in the desired language. You need to communicate very often. Thank you.
And please subscribe for my channel, that's IELTS Listening Test, and for further helpful IELTS videos.
I would also like to tell you that I am a trainer from the past 16 years, and I train not only in IELTS but also for TOEFL, PTE, GRE, GMAT and SAT Verbal and English related courses. Thank you.